Hi guys, this is Erica with Pretty and Prim Co. I'm back. I'm still a little sick, but I did have to take a break from playing with me's because I was not feeling well at all. So yeah, I'm back now and still not feeling the best, but way better than I was last week. So I'm so sorry if I still sound a little stuffy here. But that's why. It's like a combination of a cold and allergies all at the same time, which really sucks. So I'm continuing on with the layout that I did before because I really love it. So these are the washies that I'm using. I'm actually not going to use the Happy Daya one. I wanted to, but it just didn't match like after I put it down. So I'm using my stencil now to write down my sections. It did kind of mess up on two of them, but that's okay. It didn't bother me too much, and I always do to do, to buy, and then important, just so I know like what I needed to do for that week, and you know, because I always like run out of things for the shop or just random stuff, or I watch all these wonderful plan with me's and I'm like, oh, I want these stickers, so I do write that down like later on throughout the week. So yeah, so this week this layout was inspired by my friend from Girl Boss Anna. She sent my order in from her shop and she surprised me with a Rilakuma keychain. And if you guys didn't know, I absolutely love Rilakuma. My Hobonichi Weeks is the Rilakuma edition. I love him so much. He's just so cute, guys. Like, oh my god, love him. And so what I did was like I cut the packaging, the Rilakuma packaging, and I wanted to use it for my spread this week. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. So this was not planned at all. Like, I didn't know what I was doing this week until I saw this. So this week I'm actually using my Tombow pens, brush pens, and my mild liner because I didn't have yellow. So now I know I do need to like buy more Tombow brush pens because I really love them. Like I have to say I love them a lot. And this is me filling out my sections now, and I'll be playing around with the washi tape. So the blue washi tape and the yellow bow washi tape are from wontonamillion. That'll go along the side, and then the top is from wontonamillion. I actually have the Simply Gilded washi that was paired with that as well, but it just didn't match with the spread. But I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a pair with wontonamillion and Simply Gilded. It was a collab they did, and I just love the yellow, so I had to pick that up as well. So I'm using that for this spread, and it's just so perfect. Love it. And then I am gonna put down the Rilakuma and this huge blue bow. It was from one of my releases like last year. I just thought it was really cute, so I wanted to add that into my collection as well. So I'm just saying that all very quickly because it is kind of hard to like say what I'm doing and then try and talk to you guys at the same time. I'm trying to do a talk with me eventually, but I'm not sure how good I'll be with that because I don't know. I'm just getting the hang of the plan with me's. So like you see here, like I'm trying to see, and I actually put it down, but I didn't like it, so I pulled it up. So then I'll put down a wontonamillion and Simply Gilded after that. But yeah, so I want to say that my journey so far with planning has been like a very confusing one. I started out with a non-brand planner and loved it, and then I went to Erin Condren and realized that it was not working for me, but I forced myself to use it for like 2 or 3 years because that's what everyone else was using, and it was just, for me, it was just too big. It's too big for what I am comfortable with. It makes me feel like so overwhelmed, like I have to fill everything out, and it just didn't work for me. And then the way that I write my stuff down, it's not like it fills up the boxes, you know, that much, so it didn't work for me. This is actually my second year with the Hobonichi Weeks, and I have to say it's my favorite planner, and it's the most consistent I've ever planned in a planner. So like, I've never missed a week in this planner. The only reason why I started in February, which you'll see when I do a flip through, is because that's when I received the planner in February. But this has been the most consistent I've ever been in any planner because of the size and the flexibility of what I can do. Like, I can change it up. Like, I'm not stuck with, you know, having to use the same box format like you have to use in an Erin Condren. It's just, I love it a whole lot more. So I absolutely love this planner. Next year will be year 3 for me, and I just can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm like super excited, and I can't wait to see how much this one chunks up for the year. So if you guys are still like on the fence about the Hobonichi Weeks, you should at least give it a try, because you can plan like how you want. You don't even have to use kits if you want to. You can use a bunch of stickers, you know, washi tapes and things like that. Like, I like to go between kits and just, you know, planning with my washi tapes because it's what I like. So yeah, just my little tidbit on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you were wondering about, you know, my planning style, I do use a A6 traveler's notebook, or sometimes the A6 rings, in combination with this planner, because I do have stuff that I track, like bills and things. But next year I am changing my planning system completely. The Hobonichi Weeks is already a permanent, so that won't change, but my bigger planner will change, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. I'm still like researching, but I did narrow it down to 2 planners, so I'm super excited about that. So the dotted strip I got from Virgo and Paper. I love it. I actually need to order more because I can see this being something I use weekly. I love it. And I'm putting down the yellow mini bows from Simply Gilded as my weekend banner. I just love it. It's just so cute. I didn't know if I wanted to do blue or yellow, so I just did the yellow because I think it's just contrasted a little bit better than a blue. And I wanted to add blue on this side as well, but I didn't want to cover up May too much. I don't know why, but it just bothers me that that's covered up. And I personally love the Japanese writing, so I don't like to cover it up too much. So I'm just gonna put like a little strip at the bottom too. I am learning Japanese, so that's just my preference. So I like to see the wording, the kanji at the bottom, and yeah, I know some people just like to cover it up. So I personally do not. In case you're wondering, like, why don't I just put the strip over it? And that's why. So, yeah. So then I'll do that, and then I'll go ahead and put down my mini label with Penelope, and that'll be in yellow, to mark down work. And I'll also put down a little mini sticky for my shop to mark down I have a $2 Tuesday this week. Super excited. I don't do them that often, so make sure you guys check it out and pick up everything you want and need. I can't wait. I'm always excited for them, even though I don't do them that often. It's because, you know, most of the time I'm like drawing and things like that, and sometimes it takes up so much time that I can't do the $2 Tuesday because of the amount of work I have to put into the website. But I did learn some new things about Shopify, so to make it easier, I just can't wait to try it out on Tuesday. So yeah, $2 Tuesday. And then I'm gonna like fill out what I'm doing for the week. So on the side, you know, where it says work, that's where I put down all my shop related things that I have to do for the week. And I love this layout because it's just, I don't know, it's just keeps me on task personally. So I love it. So on Monday is a doodle day, Tuesday is $2 Tuesday, Wednesday is also a doodle and print work list, and then I'm gonna update the website on Thursday. Friday and Saturday, it's always, well, I try to keep it an off day. Saturday is always an off day for me, but Fridays I'm trying to keep that as an off day as well. And then Sundays I'm doing a test print for the new releases for the next week. So yeah, I cannot wait. Cannot wait, guys. Also, I've met like some really cool shop owners within the last few weeks, and I'm hoping we can do some collaborations. And guys, I'm just like super excited for what I have planned for this year. I'm trying to introduce a lot of new things to the shop, but you know, keep it, of course, cute with Pretty and Primco theme. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been such a wild year. So I'm just super excited. Oh my gosh. So guys, I am going to see Aladdin on Wednesday. Oh, I also want to say this because I think this is going up on Monday. So this is what, Memorial Day. So if you guys celebrate that, you know, happy Memorial Day. But Wednesday we are going to see Aladdin on Wednesday at like in the morning, like the first showing that they have. I am so excited. I know some people weren't because of casting or whatever, but I have to say, like, from what I've seen with the previews, like I saw some Bollywood inspiration, and I was like so ecstatic. Like, I'm like super excited. I like watching Bollywood films as well. I'm just, oh my gosh. So I cannot wait. I want to so badly to listen to the soundtrack like before I watch it, but I'm like, I'd rather be surprised, you know, when I go see it for the first time and then listen to the soundtrack, because I know I'm gonna absolutely love it. Like, Jasmine she used to be my #1 favorite princess until Moana came out. Moana is my #1 and Tiana is my #3, because if you guys didn't know, I'm actually from Louisiana, and it's just, I love it. But Jasmine, she's like, when I was growing up, when I saw her and she had a tiger, which was awesome, and I love animals, so I'm like, oh my gosh, she has this huge tiger that follows her around. I want a tiger, and she's so beautiful. I'm like, I want to be her when I grow up, you know. She's so beautiful. Like, out of all the princesses, she was the one I wanted to look like the most, if that makes sense. I loved her story. It was so magical, and like, I don't know, she's just my favorite. Well, used to be my favorite. Moana is now my current favorite because she's actually the most like me. I'm super independent like she is, and I like to do things myself. And I loved in Moana that she didn't have a male lead that she depended on. Everything was just her. And that's what I relate to the most, because that's how my mom raised me, to be like independent and not rely on other people. Of course you need help, you know, you can't do everything alone, but like, I mean, it illustrates that in Moana as well. She needed Molly's help, but she was mostly independent. She didn't like rely on someone. I guess that's the better word to say, and I love that about that story. So that's why she became my #1 princess, and she's the most like me, like really the most like me. So I did write down on Wednesday that I'm going to see Aladdin in the morning, and I used my popcorn Penelope sticker, and I put down a little panda from StationeryHeavenCo and her sticker that says do laundry, and I just drew a little arrow to the panda. And now I'm writing down that it's going to be date night on Thursday, more than likely. And then on Saturday, I wrote down that we're going to do anime and gaming binging. And I used the sticker from StationeryHeavenCo. So I know the camera's about to cut off like randomly right here. And I'm just writing down that, you know, Aladdin at Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. and that I want to watch the original before then with my daughter, so she knows like what to expect, like who the characters are and things like that. But yeah, I didn't really add any more after that. So I do want to thank you guys for watching. if you have any tips on plan with me's and anything like that, just let me know. I'm still learning. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And thank you so much. Bye.